What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you? What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? Today of another day we call Wednesday. Anybody been saying what's going on, people? Oh, had to do a little oopala. Oh. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? I want to talk to you in reference to, well, it's going to be hot outside, obviously. It's up to 97 degrees up here in Jersey. The thing about it is that I want to talk to you in reference to Caitlyn Jenner. I know we're not on that on this Sunday, but I wanted to talk to you in reference to something, you know, about the interview that Caitlyn had when she wore blossom to Ellen DeGeneres' show. And she had wanted to let, you know, basically let people know that she's out there trying to do her best. She's not living my story. She's not living your story. She's living her story, but she's helping us out. And like I said before, with every girl, everybody has a different coming out story. Everybody has a different transition. Everybody has a different way of dealing with things when they are coming out into the LGBT or being transgender woman. Everybody has a process they have to go through. And there's a little thing that's been disturbing in reference to Caitlyn Jenner being a Republican. Now, I was trying to figure out what is the big deal with Republican and diplomatic when it comes down to girls like me. So I had to do a little research. In case you don't know, I just figured I would let you know, find out what is the difference between Republican and Democrat. Check this out. Okay, you see that? Now, as you notice that for Caitlyn to be Republican, it goes against the views of being who we are. And it came a problem where when Ellen was discussing with her that she wanted to talk to her in reference to, you know, you're being a Republican and you're talking about, you know, gay marriage and stuff like this. She's like, oh, well, if you want to be, you know, married and stuff like this, it's no big deal. You know, if that's what y'all want. The reason why I feel as though Caitlyn has not quite gotten to the process of whom she is, because I do believe that she's doing it on the platform, which means everybody's going to judge. When we all transition, we all did it our way, our time, at our speed. There are a lot of girls like me who are out there fully transitioned and we still go outside and we work as men and we have a full transition. There's some girls out here that has full transition who just not can't accept what society's going to say if they actually show them. Now, when it comes to Caitlyn, I feel as though she's still struggling between Bruce and Caitlyn. She wants to bring Bruce with her, and she wants to bring Caitlyn with her. Eventually, she's going to have to let one of them go. And I think that's the whole process we all have to go through when it comes to girls like us who are transitioning. Eventually, you have to let that other party go. You know, we kind of hold on to it as a safety pillow. However, Ellen was talking in reference to, you know, the marriages and stuff like that, and she went on to Howard Stern's show. Check this out. This is what, okay, let me do this. On the Ellen show, this is what Caitlyn said when it came down to marriage equality, you know, as far as being married, gay marriage.
You're very conservative, and you have been very conservative. You've said you're Republican, and
it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. Look, the only thing is, you know, a lot of Republicans, I don't want to speak for everyone, would vote against all the issues that, you know, that you as a woman and you as a trans person would want someone to support.
I agree with that in some cases.
And same-sex marriage?
Gay marriage. I have to admit that I remember 15 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was, when this whole gay marriage issue came up. At first, I was not for it. I mean, I thought, I'm a traditionalist. I'm older than most people in the audience, you know. I mean, I kind of like tradition, and, you know, it's always been a man and a woman. And I'm thinking, I don't quite get it. But as time has gone on, I think like a lot of people on this issue have really changed your thinking here. I don't ever want to stand in front of anybody's happiness, you know. That's not my job, okay? If that word marriage is really, really that important to you, I can go with it, you know? And
it's funny because you're still kind of a little not on board with it.
I said, no, I'm on board. I mean, it is going to be the, pretty much the law of the land.
Right.
So I still feel like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand in front of somebody's happiness.
Right. And I just think that it's, and I, obviously marriage is an important word because marriage is marriage and equality is equality. So if we want the same word that everyone else has, it wouldn't be civil union, it would be, so equality is important for all of us. And I think that's what you're fighting for with what you're doing. Everyone keeps talking to you about dating, and you're saying you haven't even thought about it.
No.
You must have thought about it. You must have thought, okay, if I'm going to become a woman, am I going to date women because your whole life you've loved women?
Yes.
Or am I going to all of a sudden, just because, as you said, you're the same person, you just look physically different, are you going to date men, women? What are you doing?
This is, and we deal with it in our show, a tremendous issue in the trans community. It's a very big issue.
Okay, you see that? Now, Ella went on to Howard Stern's show and stuff like that. She was like, I'm trying to understand, the whole process of this. And, how could you say that you are, want to be accepted as trans, but you don't want to invite the gay people into it as well, as far as gay marriages and stuff like that. And, everybody transitions a different way. It is what it is. I mean, some people who don't even consider themselves gay and they sleep with men. Everybody has a different way, the way they come out. But this is what, and I have to agree with Ellen on this one, only because Caitlyn has to be much more aware of what she's saying because she's on that platform of judging. Everybody's plugging and judging her left and right, and you can't be both. And the reason why I was trying to figure out was like, well, she's having a problem with this, and she's like, well, the gay marriage, if they want to do that, she's being Bruce. She's not being Caitlyn. And I know it's a process, so we all have to go through it. And we have to remember, she's 65 years old. Anyway, let me let you check this video out. What she's
Caitlyn Jenner is on the show today, our first show, and she really she still has a judgment about gay marriage. She's saying that she's and I said, you're wanting people to understand and accept you. This is like really confusing to people. And you still have a judgment about gay people and marriage and she goes, well, she said, if the word marriage is that important, and I was like, it is, because that's the word. Like, we want the same thing, everybody.
Well, here's a person on TV crying that, hey, I want to be myself, I want to be genuine.
I had to hide my entire life.
I don't want people to ridicule me.
Yeah.
And then says in the same breath, gee, gay marriage, I don't get it. It's remarkable. Did Caitlyn dance with you?
No, she didn't dance. I don't think she's a dancer. I don't think she's a dancer. And she didn't, maybe she didn't want to dance with me because I'm a lesbian. I really think that she was great. It was a great interview, and
you're grateful she came on.
And I'm grateful that she was on the show. And I don't really know her, and I'm trying to understand it because I don't fully understand it either. But I also want everyone to be happy. So, but I don't fully understand all of that. But I want her to be happy, which is what I want for her, for me. You know what I mean?
It doesn't make sense that someone wouldn't even understand that.
Well, that's the thing that's very confusing about the show, because she still has that conservative underlying philosophy on top of all of this.
Yeah, she's Republican and conservative, and I think, a lot of Republicans are wishing she wasn't Republican.
Yeah, I know. I think that.
Now you see that. At first I was like, Caitlyn, you let me down, girl. You saying too much. And then I had to sit back and because I would do my thoughts. I'm a Gemini, so I'm two people. And what happened to me said, you have to understand this. She's just coming out. And the simple fact of the matter is that she's not given a chance to kind of learn herself and, come out. She's coming out into the world. And the thing about it is that when you first come out, a lot of us still bring that boy with us. And we also bring it back with us, even to this day now. Some of us are still doing it. And we transitioned years ago. We want straight men to do gay things. And I understand you saying, well, straight men are doing gay things. But we want, before we transition, we want that gay boy that we once used to have. We want that gay boy to have no problem with us. We got spoiled with that. Now we're dating straight men. These men are not used to these whole actors of what we do within our life. And some will come with us and many will not, because they cannot deal with their truth. And when they think of woman, they're thinking of production. They're talking of reproduction. And when they come to us, we're more of a sport, something to do. Someone I can have sex with and not get pregnant. Someone for recreational purposes. They don't take us seriously. And as far as what I'm saying is, we have to understand she's on her journey as she travels through years and stuff, we're going to watch how she changed. We're like, oh girl, well, once upon a time you said this, you know, because she's still dating women and stuff like that, because I really feel as though a lot of pressure leans on her from her family, because she has so many kids and stuff, and they're watching her, so she can't really be 100% of what she really wants to be, because she has so many kids. And actually, she really does love her kids a lot more, because there's some that are just at hell with her kids and just do what they want to do. But I think she's struggling with that. And, you know, also in the episode, she was talking about in reference to go play golf, and she was like, she wanted to put her name down as Bruce, and she wanted to go out as Caitlyn. And I think she's really struggling. She wants to bring Bruce with her. And the thing about it, when you transition, you have to leave him behind. Trust me, people remind you of him every day, the damn day. But you have to leave him behind. You have to start divorcing him and start letting her rise up. You know, and after a while, you change your clothes, you start changing your scenery, and you'll be around people who accept you, and if those who don't, you know not to be around them. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, because I understand, you know, she's not dealing with it as far as, you know, she's having little problems, still struggling. I mean, after all, she is 65 years old. That's a long time to hold a secret. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to put that out there so you can just, you know, get an idea. And I want to say hello, all my dolls. Boom. I want to say hello, my kings. That's my transmit. And I want to say hello, all new people. Boom. I want to say official band. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You to do you. I want you to do the best way that you can. And if nobody likes it, then fuck them forward.